I appreciate all of you for this magnificent show. And for the first time, several teachers who normally do not take to the stage, like from the NEET and JEE segment, also came to the stage. How do I appreciate the people? It was, they call it professional level. Whatever song that was sung and whatever dance that was performed was outstandingly good. I understand that it must be all because of leadership. The most crucial is the leadership that we knew and we never got one. And probably now, complete credit to Mr. Pandian, the principal. Thank you, Mr. Pandian. So the welcome speech by Kumuda Shri and the welcome dance by Vaishnavi, Onisha, Litika, Kadambari, speech by Kavya, Triloshini, Western dance by Varshanya, Roshana, speech again by Shri Sarves, Pritika, Sahana, Kashika, Samritana, all fantastic. I mean, no words to praise. And then the songs, Mitra, dance by Varshini, song by Shammuli, group dance by Yashwant, Sanjay, Mithun Vail, Gokul Raj, Muhammad Saif, Giri Darshan, Rakshan, and that one boy, Rohan, no? Memorable. Extremely good timing. I wish to make a special mention about the way he was rolling the mic in the hand and putting his fingers to the tune. That's absolutely world class. And of course, the teachers, very involving and spirited. Absolutely beautiful. I should also especially thank somebody who is going to say the word of thanks called Kamal Tejashvi. See, this batch, Spartans, probably is a good omen, auspicious entry into Sunbeam Walaja. As Mr. Shakti Sri Jana was saying, there is a lot of chance in the field of need with the incoming children and their spirit and interest and a good teaching team. Of course, the only thing what he mentioned, you have to put in some extra effort in the evening after school hours, at least until you write the NEET exam. You know, the standards have gone very high because the questions have become very tough. No 720 out of 720 anymore. When the going gets tough, the tough gets going. Very important. And the pathway to glory, there were a lot of mention about Elon Musk and Trump and the Google boss and several other successful people, human wonders like Abdul Kalam. There was mention of half a dozen wonderful personalities. But then I want to mention to you that all these people were not the ones who came onto the stage and shone. No. They were all lying dormant. They never wanted to show themselves out to become popular. No. But then what did they do? They worked silently, dormantly, like a seed inside the soil which doesn't show itself out until it sprouts and come out in a colorful manner with leaves, green and healthy. I hope you remember. So that's the way a human success is actually made. Quietly, dormantly, silently, without noise. I'll put it this way. Every one of you must be aware of athletic champions. When we talk about athletic heroes, I'm sure you will remember half a dozen names. Worldwide popular, nationally popular. But I don't think you would ever think about what they do on a daily basis. They wake up in the morning at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. They take to the ground every day, rain or shine, Sunday or holiday. Champions are not made on occasional involvement. No greatness is earned through seasonal success. No, 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 no. All the 365 days, meticulously, regularly, taking the pain, tolerating the difficulty. You can put it in one word as suffering. It's a lot of suffering, but inside the four walls of the house. And when they try hard. Only when they try hard, it becomes a success. Same theory that applies to sports, arts, crafts, or any other venture, including business, also applies to education. Studying, I can't think of somebody jumping up and dancing when they read chemistry. Aha, I'm learning chemistry and so I'm going to... No, no, no. It's not like that. And calculus cannot make people dance. It can make people cry. Differential calculus or integral calculus is not intoxicating. It's killing. You try in every possible way and you understand at one point that you and math are different. It doesn't come to me. People come to conclusions. But that one step ahead, a little more, a little step more, 1 hour more, 2 hours more, 1 or 2 days more, 1 or 2 months more, 1 or 2 years more will make you a master in mathematics. There's a beautiful saying, There is a stone cutter. He has a hammer. His job is breaking the stones. He keeps on blowing, banging the stone with the huge hammer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 times, 40 times, 70 times, 90 times, 99 times, and the 100th time, the stone breaks. Now here the question arises. Can we decide that the stone broke because it was hit the 100th time? Or isn't it true that right from the first time till the 99th time, all the 99 hits are responsible for the stone to break? Answer me. That's the secret of life. For anybody to achieve anything in life, you need a support system called consistency. Day 1, day 2, day 3, it goes hundreds of days. It becomes a habit. It's very easy. You want to become beautiful, you can become. Irrespective of whether you are black or white or slim or fat, nothing. You can make yourself beautiful and presentable if you do certain steps. It's all there in YouTube. I don't have to educate you. How to look attractive. But it should be done over a long time. You want to be elegant. You want to be trim. You want to be strong. For everything there are exercises. There are routines. They call it routines. Not over one day. But if you decide to bring it about in your life, you can. You can master math. You can master physics. So it boils down to nothing but quiet work. And you can become a hero or a heroine if only you can do something systematically, regularly, without break, rain or shine. You should decide. So who is the factor? Who is the decider? Who is the boss? Who is the authority? You. You look at the mirror. Talk to yourself. First of all, you learn to love yourself. Innumerable beings are there. But then for you to be a human being is the most fortunate thing, because you have what? The sixth sense no other organism has got. You have imagination. You are the only being which can laugh. You are the only being which has got a sense of humor, who's got a wisdom, wit. You have the heaviest brain among all the creations in the universe, the biggest brain. So, children, you must be aware that you are very special, and the only thing that can make you easily successful is a system that you can follow. In fact, that system can come about with the help of supportive agencies, like your principal is ably supported by your vice principal to bring about such a big success, Mr. Rajashekar. Likewise, you also should be ably supported by the school's infrastructure. You may want something, but it should be there. There must be teachers who are ready to support you. Authorities must be encouraging. The most important thing that youngsters must begin to do, in my opinion, if at all you want to make a difference in life, is to read books. And that is why we are providing such a huge library, the Knowledge Paradise. Anybody reading books in the library? Borrowing? Taking it home? Reading? So the habit of reading books is very essential for you. There are one or two books that I would like to suggest to you, which I read myself. The motto of Sunbeam is to make men and women of iron and steel. But to make men and women of iron and steel, the first step is to read one book called How the Steel Was Tempered. I forget the name of the author, but this will show you how it's very, very difficult. But in the end, very, very easy to win huge battles in life. Very huge battles. And there is another book which came as a beautiful movie. In Tamil also it came as a book called Pattampuchi, originally written by a French author with the name Papillon. It's the story of a convict who escapes through various efforts, untiring efforts. Papilon. How a man can go through endless misery. Even when you go through endless miseries, you can finally succeed if you have consistency. And that is being taught by Papillon. And there is another wonderful book called The Gulag Archipelago. These are all fantastic true stories. Please read something, at least small books if you don't have time. Particularly the Spartans. You have time. I know that you're wasting a lot of your time not knowing what to do. It's best to read something, please do. So, this is an age when you are confronted with a lot of challenges also. You suddenly begin to feel that you are left isolated. But then I want you to read a book which would really completely liberate you and make you into a champion. Just one book written by an author who is still alive called David Goggins. He is a world hero now. The book's name is You Can't Hurt Me. That's the meaning of the title. You can't hurt me. That means I've seen so much that whatever you do to me, whatever harm comes to me, whatever difficulty I undergo is nothing. I've seen everything. Now he's a world champion. And you can also Google and find out about David Goggins. His beautiful speeches are there. The most athletic man in the world who can run 200 kilometers in one go. So, reading alone will save you. Or listening to audiobooks. All these books are available as audiobooks also. Please prove yourself through consistent work. For example, can you get up early in the morning? How many of you get up at 5 o'clock in the morning? Put up your hands. So many. Oh, that's wonderful. I think Sunbeam will become the best school in the world. Okay, thank you, put down. Anybody 4 o'clock? Hey, this is great, man. Great. Okay, if this is the case, since more than half the children are putting up their hands for 5 a.m. and 4 a.m., please read one more book. There is a book, a very beautiful book. It's an epic called The 5 a.m. Club. It's written by a world-famous thinker, speaker, educator, mentor, coach called Robin Sharma. The 5 a.m. Club. He is the man who wrote the world-famous book called The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. Anyway, I can go on and on. But Knowledge Paradise has got almost all these books. I think it's my duty to recommend that you please go to the library, sit there, occupy a place, think about yourself, love yourself, think about your future, plan for the future, as ma'am was saying. What about me in 10 years? What about me in 15 years? What about me in 20 years? When would I come as the chief guest of Sunbeam Walaja? Think about it. You can become anything you want because you are in such age. You can prove yourself through quiet, calm, consistent, hard work. You can prove yourself to the whole world and become a champion of champions in any field you like, because you are hardly 16, 17. There's ample time for you to keep on moving on. All right? So we wish you the very best. Every one of you should become a success story. We would never feel happy even if one of you fail in life. You need to be happy. To be happy, you must be sensible. To be sensible, there must be a system in life. Please make it now. Create a schedule. Next time when I meet you and I ask you how many of you are getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, if I see more hands, I would be very proud. That's step number 1. Because when the whole world is sleeping, you would be left with a lot of time to introspect, to exercise, to learn, to write, to imagine, to be creative. Everything is possible when you are left with time in the morning, particularly that cool weather, calm weather, very tranquil in the morning, serene in the morning. Enjoy it. Get up early, do things, succeed. Thank you very much, children. We love you.